A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. 2 potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Leading off tonight,
this guy's a fun guy to watch. Not necessarily an
overpowering
guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In past meetings with Tanaka, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. Runner and no balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
The set and the 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up straight. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. The last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00. And that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Prone in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Giancarlo Stanton now. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys.
And he struck him out. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Tanaka has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty B, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Popped up. Tanaka is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, C.J. Cron. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Strike one to start the at-bat. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Andujar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Oh, one pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And 2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cruz moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Well hit to right, but foul.
Nope, foul ball.
Andujar leads off first with 1 away. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Torres brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.